lo voy a traducir. Dice que el equipo quiere que sea mucho más dinámico y que los jugadores puedan piquear otros roles, y que Benjifish es una persona muy vocal, que habla mucho y que da mucha información, y cree que el Bridge es un personaje que le va muy bien a él, y lleva 2 semanas entrenando con él y está yendo todo muy bien, así que no quieren que el equipo se estanque y quiere aprovechar la off-season para probar cosas. Hey, let's go. Wait.
Is that German?
Is that
Maybe. That's going to be interesting.
No. It's only going to be interesting because we're going to shout more than them.
Love that. This feels so weird, I'm not going to lie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why is it?
It feels so weird, like watching when they're playing.
Okay, nice trade. Buena. I think that on attack our comp is super strong.
It's very good.
Yeah.
And on defense, it's also very good, but you have to be very, very proactive.
You think the Astra's going to be a lot better after the Omen changes?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Without the one-ways, he's not the same.
Yeah.
Also the Cypher nerf as well.
Yeah.
Not very big, but...
Oh, is that why we're not playing Cypher as well?
It was mostly just to try different roles.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Cypher after the nerf, so...
After 0.5 second...
It doesn't seem like a big deal.
No,
but
it is.
might
It
be,
is.
Has
you
gone
know?
off though. That's cut him
I think it
away
is,
from the
actually.
rest of the team. Benji with the first of those
Okay, bueno.
kills.
Still keeping things competitive.
Nice.
Grande.
But it's Mini Boo once again. Optimistic. A
he's
player
nice.
who, let's be honest,
No,
has
Latina.
shown it before.
no!
And he's beginning to show
nice
it now.
Boo.
1 versus 1 up against Boo.
Nice
a quick flash and well,
Now he's gonna jiggle
just a
10 times and then he...
Mystic waiting for his real opportunity.
Nice.
To have the
We got
spike,
it,
can't
bro.
quite get it.
La tenemos.
Boo has played
That's the
this
Boo special.
magnificently. The spike. far
Tenemos
too low
la
for
primera,
Mystic to even get it
chicos.
defused. It won't be around to
It's fine, man. Like, whenever Boo's in a
Brilliant
gotcha, I just put the feet up. I know it's jump up.
There, Mystic.
You can also get info mid-round, and if there's more than one, then mid is weak, then you can take mid control faster.
Thinking, do you know what?
If there's no one, then he has mid control and they can split B with
regular
main,
season
and he doesn't have to like
I know exactly
die.
what you mean. And
Yeah.
already some
Because he
pressure
knows that
put
there's
towards
no
B
one.
main.
And we always have the
Information
option
in
to
the
go back A
garage.
as well.
Mystic, edge
Yeah.
of the smoke. This is where he will excel.
That's
Rians
Malta.
goes down. Still 3 rifles to play around with Heretics, but they've
Not
just
looking good.
lost another pistol. Woot is elsewhere.
Yeah,
It
well.
is all on the B push now to hold.
Mini Boo now looking to see what he can find, but
No.
I mean, with
Yeah,
Benji close, they
I don't
need
think
to
they're
be
gonna
playing
expect
together,
it,
but they're not. They're disconnected. Benji gets caught, and still they're hemorrhaging players. The rifles
Boo. 1
moves
HP.
down to 1 HP. A Spectre and a Sheriff to be picked up. This is doable, Hazza.
The brothers Boo in the
Complicated
2-on-2. Spike gonna go down. As you say, no real upgrades here that Focus can make. Lewis has the Spectre. The nade is perfect. It's the knife, the Spike plant.
Hazza, time is so low. Mini Boo either has to try and get the frags or has to
they
commit to the
played it
spike.
well.
He's off it, and just to get the kill. Because you're able to go and contest like every single space, but they should be
You
explosive
cannot say
as
anything
well.
about it, right?
Not necessarily seen that as
about-
much. Heretics taking the time.
It's hard
back
because-
towards
Yeah.
mid.
I don't wanna give away too much,
Remember
but-
last time,
Yeah.
Hazza, Focus did well to
Vamos a esta ronda,
alleviate
chiquets.
any sort of space
Una
that
rondita de
Heretics
armas.
took.
Boo once more playing away from the rest of the team. And same with Root, to be honest. It's kind of almost as if he's trained him up in his own playstyle. Boo always known for sort of splitting from the rest of the pack, keeping an eye
Gone
on these
off already as
extremities
well.
on this
That's
round,
going to be
just
something they try to
checking
do.
to see if Focus will
A
be
lot.
present. With the combo
Buying it this
utility,
early.
the regenerative utility that we were talking
That
about,
was weird.
they have taken control of vents now.
Uses the stun even if he doesn't see anybody.
1v1, waiting
Shoulder.
for the swing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
there it is.
My ult's ready.
Easy collected. Boo out all on his own. No tradability at all. Focus will take that advantage
Focus
and look
is
to
smart,
start to
though.
head over
There's
towards
good
the A
proactivity
side,
by Focus.
assuming that's the lurker.
I like that they're not just sitting
So that's
back.
already floating in as
I
well.
don't like
though.
it,
He's
but
going
I
to be
do.
here. All hands on deck for Focus. In terms of shutting down the A-hold, Lewis in a great elevated position, and Woot is so late behind that main smoke. The
Nice,
smoke
nice.
did nothing.
Wait.
But Valorant
Oh,
is
nice.
the brick wall they
Like
run
he's
into.
on top. He needs to win
Numbers
this
now
fight.
for Focus.
Mystic being able to avoid the eye. And Malzus has already
he's
got
good.
rid of Mini Boo. It's up to Rienz now. He's been good before, but
And
Okay.
TNT.
yeah. Too much to ask of him. Just for an explosive take from Heretics.
this is
right?
the
the
knife
way
that
he set it up
is
for two
unbreakable.
blast
Yeah, for
blast
vents,
plaques coming
pretty
out of
strong,
Mini Boo, that really high.
Este cuchillo,
Eh,
chicos, apuntároslo porque no se puede romper.
Heretics again,
Te da
go
toda la
back for
información de si
slow
hay alguien en
methodical
tubos, entonces no hace falta que gastes la utilidad
High jump.
dentro.
Wonder if he's got one of those
La-
big
la
long
va a usar
sticks
igual.
to swing himself through. The guy genuinely has some of the best technical aspects to the Raze that I think that we've seen, like full stop.
Oh, the Phantom's going to be really strong as well.
Yeah, they've been Plymouth
definitely
ranked
keep
and
an
they
eye
love
on that.
Wow.
For now, it's a full
Really strong.
belt, and honestly, Heretics not expending much utility at all.
I think it's
to
we're
contest
gonna
middle,
swap
as
to a
Focus
Phantom
are
meta
bumping up
maybe.
on both these sites.
Yeah,
At the
it's
same
going to be
time,
weird.
though,
I think
Hazel,
it'll be
when you
like.
have 3 initiators
I think a
and
lot
you
more
have
players
so
will
much
use Phantom for
utility
sure.
to send
There might
forward,
still be some
is it
players
a bit
that
of a
just
waste
stick with
to
Vandal.
allow
They prefer
mini
it.
boots
This
to be
push is
down to
insane.
56 HP?
But
They
look
will
at this play
stack
from Zus.
B now.
He has all of the information now. While they were playing for the initial setup focus,
Maybe it
they've
doesn't
now
matter,
turned their
though.
attention
Maybe it
towards
doesn't
the
matter.
B site.
It
We might
depends.
get lucky
Because
because of our ults, but I think we're playing
But Heretics
Exactly,
haven't
yeah.
read
a
this
bit
at all.
too
They are
slow
stuck
right now. Like
between
we've
a rock
had
and a
mid
hard
controls.
place. The map is
All
shrinking,
like very quick.
unbeknownst to them.
If the ult catches
So
them,
easily
it would be
read,
good.
waiting for the siege wall to drop. In fact, actually, they're having to delay
Nice.
because they're having to break through it. Your boy Lewis is taking mini boost
Right.
straight off the
Back
mark,
behind the
and
slow
Hoodie's got a couple of his own. That was
I
far
think
too
with how
easy
they're
for
playing
Focus.
Sage,
It's a flawless.
with the changes,
Experimentation
they're just going to
perhaps
come back
not
to this
going
map.
the way
I
of
think.
Yeah,
Heretics
yeah, I
we
think so
hoped
too.
at
Like
the
one
start
slow
of the
just stops
timeout.
everything. Right?
To drop,
He's playing
it doesn't
smart,
come. Now 3 players send
Oh,
themselves
nice.
forward, and
Nice.
he has got Showstopper.
Nice.
He even
Vamos!
gets Mystic. That's 2 upgrades that Heretics can work with.
Zus just completely disrespecting Heretics' utility, which you can't afford to
Yeah,
do
res,
against
but
this sort of composition, especially
Fully
on the
good.
low buy.
It's
the
res without
Showstoppers
the
brought
weapon,
2
though.
weapons to the table, and now they move to post.
One of them is the operator, though, so just
Their,
be wary,
their
it
comp
not
might
be
struggle
as
a little
easy
bit
as
more
what
in
you
attack,
think.
no? Don't you think?
And there is even a res to
Yeah.
come through.
Cosmic Divide actually helps Focus a little bit here to stabilize the
Depends.
numbers.
It's
It
still
will
quite
be a
hard
4
to deal
versus
with.
5,
Like they've
so
got
only down
Yeah.
by a man.
Raze, they can still play quite fast.
Time has been ticking
Depends how good
away
the
in
Sage
the
utility is.
meantime. I think Focus might be locked out without a key. Waiting for the Cosmic Divide to finally stop and then perhaps
Nice,
explode
Baño.
like a powder keg. Here we go, in they go, and it's all Heretics to
Les
light
quitamos,
up
vamos al
the
lado.
kill feed.
Venga.
I think we can
Hacemos la de pa,
safely
pa, pa.
assume that Heretics have got
Ahí,
this
ahí.
one over the
Bang,
line.
bang the wall when we finish this round.
How many guns can they leave with?
Hostia.
It's a scorched earth.
Grande,
policy
grande!
from Valorant. He goes up in smoke.
Vamos!
Let's go. Heretics, they've still got a few to work with here.
I mean, especially if it's
But what is
close.
gonna be a fast 5 execute.
Let's go. Let's
Explosive.
do it.
What we expected from the triple
I like
initiator
this
in
execute.
some aspect.
This is a really hard
Changing up the
exec to
pace
stop
and
if you're on
focus,
site. You kind of just have to
respect
give
it,
it
not
up.
wanting to
Yeah.
give away, and that means they've got
I
so
like the
much
molly as well
utility
to deny
left in
the
their
Jet
pockets
going
to
out
come back
rafters to
in.
get one
Also
kill.
realizing perhaps
Hey,
that
ultimate
the
is
B side
really
of the
strong
map
on
is a
B
little
side,
bit
huh?
more of a weak point. Alarente's setup has been elsewhere. Op shots traded, no kill, still a 5-on-5.
Yeah, I was about to note that the Nightfall hasn't been used by Rienge yet, but
Nice
finally it
ult.
has, so no more audibles for
I like
Focus
these
to work
spots.
with.
They can
Again,
trade
more
easily.
delay coming through.
Yeah,
That's
mini
what's
boost
so
from,
strong.
Benji.
Nice, Benji! Vamos,
Great from
coño!
Benji. Still, the players are lying on the
Ay,
outskirts.
la
In
cabra,
fact, has a, I think the white tail has been thrown in. In fact,
That's the one thing I love about Benji. It doesn't matter what
I
agent
don't
you
think
put him
there's
on, he's still
anything
going to
left
hit
in
that
this round for
shot.
Focus.
Yeah, because he's fucking
They've got to
skilled
dust
as fuck.
themselves
yeah.
off and walk away weary with as much as they possibly can. Heretics have
Honestly,
filled their boots
Neil, I
here.
think what was going on
Brilliant
is that
double
the
from
boys
Benji.
were cooled down, were cold.
Execute heavy,
Now they're starting
as
to warm
we
up, you know?
A little bit. Like we've, I hope not, because
That's
I
the
made sure like we want to start
triple
getting into a
initiator,
mindset
right,
of
is
winning. You
how
know, like
effective those pace changes are.
Winning
But
since
you
the
can
start,
mid
right?
round,
we're putting
you
more
can
pressure.
take your
This is like
time.
such a good test because it's best of one. Like you have to
Almost
start
having,
fast.
like, small-
Watch out with
I
the
think
ramp pick.
new
He's playing
bonds to
passive
be
though.
built,
Yeah.
and friendship with the operator is broken. That's been dropped back in spawn. Heretics don't want
Hopefully we
that for this
check the
round. It's
floor
rifles and
before.
another pacey take.
Yeah, into the hit. Side
Nice,
One
Mini Boo.
leg
Let's
of it
fucking
as it's
go,
off
dude.
link entirely.
Qué bien, tío.
That was before Alarante got taken out. And while Heretics, the pace change seems to be working so well. A team that's so
Watch out.
good at
Oh,
micro and
shit.
playing off one another. We'll get
Having so much impact with
dismantled
Hop right
by
now.
That was
Sus's
a weird one.
operator. It's so good, man. Rien
Oh.
stuck in the corner. And now it's just the 2 players on site.
Brilliant blast pack
These
as
are the
well to
ones the
just
brothers
offset the
clutch, I
aim for
think.
Rians. He gets taken down, and it's
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
Blood Brothers Boo once again. Trade
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
the ult.
Yeah,
Only
he's
the
doing
big
it.
bro left.
He's so good for a
not doing
clutch.
it.
Unfortunately, will not happen. Focus straight
this is
out
a
the
really bad
timeout
decision
will
to
make
swing.
it 6, and at
He
least
didn't need
even.
I don't know how he's going to find the
El
angle that
stream
he
está muy
wants here,
alto,
though,
chat.
until that one's decayed.
¿Todavía? Lo he bajado un poco
Nice.
antes, pero...
Watch out.
By Heretics, punishes them for it. You want to try and break Sentinel utility, he'll go away and take that angle straight away.
It's so off-piste, again, like
Yeah.
I said before, but I think if you're preparing for Focus,
ahora
you
mismo
should
la operadora está
expect
teniendo
us to be in
muchísimo
these
impacto en la
really
partida.
weird positions where they're double
But
layering
this
that
choose guy
utility with his
doesn't miss.
operator.
That's
No,
assuming
he's very
that we
good.
have prepared for Focus, because because remember, Hazard, this is an off-season tournament, and ideas might be elsewhere. The operator is dynamically moving throughout the map, looking
really
for
well
new
as well.
angles and new positions to take.
Vamos a
That's
bajarlo
what Zeus is so good at. He's starting to force Heretics away from the A site. They want nothing to do with this.
Lo he bajado un pelín, chicos. Es que yo creo que a veces se nos escucha un poquito más bajo que el stream porque no sé, la verdad, el volumen es raro.
But it's a no, emphatically by FOKUS. One more player to find to confirm an advantage, and Woot is trying to hide.
So frustrating for Heretics as well, and for Woot especially, running away from that situation. Here's Alorante, didn't have the gun out. He'll get that at the very least, but his position is condemned.
Do it, Woot, do it! Oh.
Still going. 3 kills.
Weird cosmic divide, Hazard.
Yeah, all the
Doing
way
very
across
different
the
things
map.
as well
At the
every
very
round.
least, it helps them sort of
This push might have given us the round.
Nice.
Lewis has been taken down. If there was
That's
an
what
op
we
there,
need.
it's gone, and it is anyway.
It's a complete fake. It's towards A, and Rienz has done God's work being over there. It pulled FOKUS across.
Watch out with
Still
this.
though, that cosmic
We don't have
divide
info.
works against Heretics as FOKUS takes space away from the
Ult,
Spanish
ult, ult. No, no, no.
organisation.
Nice.
Players getting caught off guard. Mystics
Nice.
keep
No,
on
what?
going, and still got the kill. Now
I mean,
it's all up to
we did it, we did it.
Alorante,
We're chilling.
the German Sentinel.
Vamos, va.
That Astral we used is just to not give information of where we're going, right? Because it's the same for A and for B.
Yeah.
It's not planned well, but I don't think it's important.
They've got a stun, they've got an eye to confirm exactly where Aloe is, but he has absolutely no chance. His time starts to tick away, and we're expecting...
No, it's that shot,
Vamos, va.
Let's go. Va, chicos, no está todo el pan vendido. Por cierto, la ulti esa está guapa,
It's not cool.
Trap being set by Heretics. You can see that they're looking to play off the stun of Benji.
Cuidado.
Is that the first protocol?
Lewis is just going to send it in. He's
No.
actually
Well,
trying
get a
to
bullshit kill through
nice.
the smoke.
That's always nice.
It's a shooting gallery at the end of the day.
I love a
Far
bit of
too
bullshit
easy for
sometimes.
them. His focus
I
now
was
look
scared
to
because
try
they were walking
look
and we
at
had no
other
info.
avenues. But every
Vamos.
place they go, they walk into a Heretics player.
I think if you go
Mystic
straight
around.
against the breach, it's so hard if you get a good stun
Who's
off.
been
And
good so far.
Benji got a really good stun off there. Stop.
Against 4 and a little bit of HP lost, Hazard. I think you might be asking too much.
It's the classic which is concerning here. Mini Boot holding the torch, leading the rest of his team. A player who has already played a couple of matches
I
in
think
the
Benji has
offseason
a kill
in that
here
EU
now.
versus NA event, of course. And looking
Mega
white
No!
coming into this one. Clipping away
He's gonna
the
plant,
coattails
bro.
of
You can just
Mystic.
have it.
Oh!
Good pull by Wood.
We were winning by a lot. He stood up, he punched the wall, they were in front of us, and then we lost every round and we lost the game.
No!
There was a disconnect there from
I will
Zeus.
never
Didn't want
forget
to
it, bro.
invest the dash, perhaps waiting for later in
Te
the round.
distrajo, tío.
As FOKUS look to avoid the eye.
Just get your
coming
gun out.
through
Oh,
again,
no,
have
man.
Any
He-
sort of
we didn't expect the
information as
contact
FOKUS
at all.
Actually
got
smart,
their
though.
way in. Boo trying
Because
to
we
get
don't have
something, but he can't quite find the
Sentinel.
pick he's
A Sentinel
looking
there,
for.
so
Lapse in
if you're not
communications,
looking
and
at
now
it,
I don't think Heretics know where the gaps
you have
are.
to be
Paranoia
careful.
goes towards screens, so Mystic has given that one up, but he's
That's
partnered up
gonna be
with
a
Zus, and they've
dangerous
managed to
lurk.
find
A lot,
the
I think.
opener.
Yeah, but
Alright,
this is a
he's just
complete
there.
fake. Aloe's called and screamed for FOKUS to come back to B, and now he's hunting through the gaps that Heretics have left, scratching their heads, and now starting to.
You know what
doubt
happened with
themselves.
Blacks?
Was it really A?
They don't
Which
have
channel?
information on these last
No.
two
He got
players. They
permabanned on
initially
Twitch.
set up towards
Why?
B, so
Because
lots of
of
players
hateful speech.
isolated. One of them, Alorante.
Or,
Really?
selling
Yeah,
those
yeah.
1v1s.
That's what it says.
Mechanical.
What did you do?
Name and nature.
He doesn't even
We don't know.
There you have it. Lewis will
He
add
doesn't
the
know, we
finishing
don't know.
touches.
No one knows
That is
what
a
happened.
ninth
He's
now.
waiting for
It's
an
not
answer.
even that. For Lewis leading the charge is the first duelist as well. When you'd imagine Zus
Don't read that on stream.
is
Yeah, of course
usually
not.
playing a lot slower. That's how that's starting to slot in. You're seeing an idea of how FOKUS are wanting to play
Okay, so
duelist on
right
the
now,
attack. Your boy Lewis
the
is
way
right
we
for an
play,
adventure on his own.
It's really hard mid-round if we give up
That never
everything.
caught him. That
Yeah, we
bullet
need to be
never caught
proactive.
him. He's unlucky not to get
Nice,
anything
Benji.
from
That
it.
was
Benji will
bad.
finally
When I
punish
keep
him.
going.
From
That
your
was an
boy, to be
opportunity
honest.
FOKUS could have had.
As long as we're proactive.
Heretics still keeping
Nice.
Nice, qué buena flash.
like a supernova. Mini boost set up.
No, no, no.
Alorante
Cuidado con
will
Alorante.
continue the B pressure, and it is all on
Tiene
Boo
que
now.
Boo has to
Without
win the
his
fight.
utility
Nice.
to try and defend this one. Boo supporting from spawn, from the garden, to
we
suppress
have
the
it, we
knife
have it.
comes
You
back
know.
up, and Heretics all of a sudden have
nuestro,
twice
es
the
nuestro.
number. The wall isn't exactly going to help them in this kind of situation.
Vale, buena.
One at a time. Heretics ready
Clean.
to show Focus the door. Hoodie peeks in. He
Ah,
gets
let's
the
go.
double,
Not that
but
clean.
nothing more than that. It's only 2 rounds now.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of money now, and they have.
No, that was a big double kill.
Chicos, ¿qué os parece el stream híbrido entre español e inglés?
Make it up towards top ramp, but it's that early knife that's really stopped us from being able to join him, so it's presence and nothing more.
Maniboot
Iñi.
has gone on an adventure towards bottom mid, punished for it. Rien's disconnected, and now Focus look to march up through. Rien's needs to be careful, maybe trying to just escape anything that comes his way.
He's had a difficult map so far, and still with that utility, yet to invest
Está
in
siendo
back towards
complicado,
middle. Paranoia.
I think this is
Just
the play.
outside audible range. I don't think Heretics
It's a good timing.
heard that one.
Stun.
Woot
Ah,
may have
the
spotted
flash
it.
is-
Another
Nice.
ball sits
Bueno.
on wide.
The
That's
flash was
but
dog
we'll
shit. Dog shit flash.
Dog shit flash, but
Could've been on ult too
incredible
for the next
bullets.
game.
Still,
I mean, good
Focus aren't
proactivity.
changing
The
the
utility
pace.
just needs to be better. Those are the
Really
small
decided
things
on
that
where
take
they want
time.
to go. They've
Yeah.
got 2 players still towards the
Together.
side, and with Aloe being caught
No,
towards
that,
A, this
I
might
like
be
how
calling
Wu
out.
is actually
This
rotating
B.
between
That's
sides
what
to
Lurker usually has her.
do that
Heretics have
utility.
gone
I'm
to it.
guessing he's
Aside from
proposing
that.
most of the things, right?
But
Wu
it's
and
in those
Benji, yeah.
pairs that support each other,
Yes.
complement so well.
I like this
Wu
crossfire
doesn't have a
because
fragment available, but
30
Wu
seconds left.
That was one thing you were
in his
very good at
pockets,
when you
just
played
gonna
Kill
hold
on
on
as
to
well,
it. The Vandal
you
does
were-
the talking.
Oscar was everywhere.
Zus walks the walk, but he's straight in, and
Nice
so
go.
is Mystic. So disjointed, a disconnect from Focus towards the tail end of this round. With Fate
Oh
now
my
in the hands of
God.
the Hourglass.
Yeah.
he has res as well after
Has a
planting.
chance to
No,
actually
no,
get
they're
the
shouting.
spike down and in an open position with Valorant.
Oh, Valorant is
in
on
the
it, no?
back line.
Yes.
Yeah, we've not
But
seen
they're
him
going
for a
vents.
while, has but Benji has walked at the completely different
one thing about Sage, like,
direction.
the rounds just turn so
Reintroducing
fast.
Mystic, and that's big because of the smokes. They can be put back up again.
Rest comes through, and it's a 3 versus 2.
I think Sage is gonna
Somehow
become meta
Focus
this-
have managed to spin
this
this
season.
one in
For
I
their
this
think a lot of
map.
teams will try it for sure.
Flashing through heaven, Alorante still hanging
It's a-
around
it's a
the back
really good
line.
buff she got.
The pressure
Yeah.
is put on these
It's
players
better than
to
what I
push the
first thought it
site
was gonna
now
be
and
as well.
deal with the attackers, but the crossfire lays in wait, waiting to
Nice,
be trapped,
vamos.
to be triggered.
Va, pero Lorante
Instead,
tiene la ronda,
Hoodie
eh.
peeks
Espera,
solo,
espera.
means the Nightfall is back online. They have the info, but
He maybe
at the same
expects it
time,
now, though.
they don't know where
Yeah,
these
yeah,
players
they do.
are.
Oh,
Open
he won the
play
fight.
against
Vamos.
them. Now they Benji will stick as Heretics have
¡Madre mía!
No way!
That's
After the
enough.
scoreline.
As long as we don't make any stupid mistakes this round.
In terms of what's going on
Benji should
here
have stun soon.
towards mid, Zus is all on his own.
Nice
If he
stun.
doubles, if he swings out here,
I think that for
he's gonna
having
find
a
two
double
players
duelist
towards
comp,
him.
they're not
So
really
that's decent
executing too much
information,
either.
although the dash
They're
has
not
been
going too
bumped.
fast.
I think that's the one
That's the third.
problem
So
with
you
like
know
double
these
duelists
towards
on
B,
stage. Like,
Focus can
even
now
though you
start
have
to
double
make their way
duelists,
or make
your
inroads
duelists are
towards
still
the
going
A
on quite
side.
dry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's nicked.
Alorante at the
He,
front.
we
They're
will
struggling
not
with
expect.
that.
We will not expect this.
All by himself, and Benji
We
nowhere
do,
in
actually.
sight, not near enough to
Qué
bury
bien, qué
the
bien.
body. He'll peek
Ah,
Ay, la
oh.
flash es buena, pero aún así nos llevamos kill y nos
Still,
vamos,
the
y nos
collection of his
vamos.
aim is clean enough.
¡Y nos
This lends
vamos!
Heretics the man
Benji hace
advantage.
muchas cosas de estas.
Trying to
¡Vamos!
find Mystic gets punished. We're still
Ahora no
looking
gritan
towards the
tanto,
Loose
eh.
On the other side of the map. Hoodie doesn't feel comfortable enough to try and
Me acabas de
defend
bañar el brazo,
He's
que lo
waiting
Y yo
for
te vi
Loose to
sucio.
come
He
in.
showered
Who has
with
an
his
inkling
fucking
of an
salad
idea,
on my
and he's
my
just gonna
arm,
move
bro.
on to CT.
Some people
For
would
me
maybe
right
pay
now,
for
you've
that
got to
though.
be thinking
Got it
about
for free.
the tools to deny the plant on A, and for
pays.
that reason,
I
you
don't.
just simply
Yeah,
had
you
to
do.
wait for the lurk or the full
No time,
rotation
30
in the
seconds
end.
left.
Make his way over towards B. In fact, I think in this
Están riendo en el
situation,
stream de al
just
lado,
save.
I think if I'm the coaching staff.
¿Pero qué quieres aquí? ¿Que nos peguemos aquí o que la
Sí.
pelada del año?
Sí.
Call pause.
Tú vas al gym ahora.
I think
We-
Focus will attack pause now.
I mean,
We could do
individually,
a
there's been
boxing
highlights,
10 seconds
but
left.
macro
event
wise,
with
I
the
think they've
co-streamers
been
after the game, bro.
allowing themselves to get punished far
I think
too
you would
often.
win, no?
Yeah, Heretics starting to go through the gears
I don't know, bro.
now.
Fadi
Wake
is 2
up
meters tall, bro.
slowly, Focus are fully
This is a very good
light
call though
shielded
for
with
the
this
outlaw.
purchase.
I like this.
Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado.
This knife
Plenty
was so
for
good.
them to execute with and be fast as they culminate their forces.
They will execute.
Weber está con los chicos, sí.
Watch out because Wood could destroy them here.
You haven't
Look,
really
look,
seen
look.
him set
The
up
timing
any
is
of those
shit.
stars in the
No.
choke to actually defend himself here.
Uh-oh.
He
Would be
places
okay,
one
it's a
in
good
his
stun
full
by
them.
quickly, but it is
Benji's
ill-timed.
everywhere,
Gets
man.
back
Just
out
clear
of it, Zus
backside.
there.
Backside.
Focus
What
to
is he
take as
doing?
much space as they can with the contact.
Nice,
bro.
nice, Boo.
Falls flat.
Detrás.
It's Boo and Woot in tandem to
Ah,
make
Mystic
it a
doesn't win
3
those, man.
versus 1 clutch attempt For
What?
Mystic,
Palito?
he's been known to excel in
He's the only person that can probably he wins so many
I know,
clutches.
but I just wanted to say it.
He's the English of Uber.
With that confirmation of his position backside.
When somebody says something like
Nice
that,
pull.
we say stick in Spanish. Palito.
Vamos.
Let's go.
Well played.
I mean,
2v1, lap you win.
Means that it's a
Would
These
be
are the
awesome.
arrows that the
to
Rians.
set the stakes for this
Chat,
round.
¿qué pensáis?
I don't think there'll be much
Una
of a
collabo
lag
con
coming into the
Rians.
next
But
round.
maybe
The
he,
arrows.
maybe he doesn't want to
No,
give them
maybe he
away.
doesn't.
Chance
Yeah,
Saloon
for sure he
up
doesn't.
against
I mean, I
Heretics.
have sniped some of
Finally,
his
the
arrows on
way,
stream.
spike
Yeah.
on towards
Yeah.
the site, but
I
this
did
is the
get some
round
of
has
them.
it.
That's
If you were to use
one of the
any
things that-
ultimates, it would be this one.
I think playing your own agent on stream is trolling.
Showstopper available.
Yeah.
Sus
Really?
A little
prying
bit.
away at the heavens. He's the one who takes most
You're
of the damage.
checking if
I mean-
they won already?
No. Someone was trying to call me. Someone was trying to call me.
Heretics
I mean, there's
setting
no delay,
himself
no?
up
No,
to
there's
take
no
the
delay.
Neil sending Rians a message saying, don't do any collabs with any content
Just
creators.
information from Boot initially. Now they pull the trigger.
Look at
hard
this.
retake.
They've got
Oh,
a
the
set
Sage one.
retake utility that
Qué
they'll
buena,
look at.
vamos!
Showstopper has found its
Cuidado.
value.
Let's go.
And now
Ah,
the
GG.
cosmic divide will
It's
be
GG.
introduced as
Good
well.
push, Aaron.
Both
It's
teams
GG.
have changed their
It's
attacks.
GG.
It's really
We did it,
want
we
to
did it.
go and attack.
Wait, it's
It's
not.
heavy. It's messy.
Nah,
Heavy.
Yay!
Ah.
¡Vaya malo!
And it's gonna be
Qué bien.
match point for Heretics.
Son malísimos.
Info on both sentinels. Flashback
The
to
Look,
Rita
this is a
delayed
nice
a
message
little
for
bit
you.
longer
It's
as
so funny
Focus
because
are trying to attain
when you read
Vents.
everything, this part,
Successful.
you can bring the
But at the
Orejona
end of
home.
the
The
day,
Orejona
guys,
is
what
the
does it really
the
mean?
Champions League
What
trophy
space
because
are
it
they
has
taking?
big
Heretics are
ears.
happy to
Oh.
get
Orejona
rather
makes
than
big
going
ear.
towards
Okay.
heaven here.
That's a
But
nice
Rienz
message.
is
Thank you,
holding
bro.
A main, so
Appreciate
he's protecting Benji there.
This is where Heretics then start to take their
Nice
time.
proactivity
that
again, Nolan B.
proactivity
This is
again.
good.
All of the beats
playing a
that
good
you said
defense
they
off.
needed to be hitting, they are.
Happy.
And with that information in mind, you can already start to
We're
see
one
that
match away
rotate.
from finals, man.
Zus has been deposited.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
upper bracket.
Yeah.
A late luck. Again, we've
No.
talked
I think
about
if we
how
win
slow he
2-0,
likes to play.
we
He's
miss
With quality.
tomorrow,
by a
but we play on
0.9.
Saturday, but then
Actively
we play a
fake
best of 3 and a
information
best of
that
5 in the
Heretics
same day.
Yeah, semi-finals.
It's a
yeah.
best
But I mean,
of
final
5?
stage, I would say.
Yeah.
Leaving just
Wait,
2 on
last day
a
is
play
two
a-
best of 3s and one best of 5?
Yeah, so if you,
The last day.
Yes.
Yeah, I told you, tomorrow is short.
So technically, if it's arguably maybe better if you play tomorrow, because then you don't play a best of 3 and a best of 5 on the same day.
No, I see what you mean.
But it's good endurance for us, so I still want to obviously.
Wait, what?
Not so good. Zus and Alorante carve A open so the spike can go down.
20 seconds
Wait.
left. This could be a very quick retake.
How did you say it works?
Heretics
I think
wanted
if
to
we-
go for it.
we
And
play on
and
Saturday, if we
Alorante
win
will stop
2-0
that for the
today.
time being.
Yeah.
But I
Reduce
think that means
the
we play the
numbers
best
to
of 3 on the
advantage
Saturday morning,
towards
and then we play the
Focus. They've
finals.
got
We
an
win
idea
that
where the
in
action
the
is,
evening.
But you
and
play
they can't
anyway,
wait
the
to
best
make
of
their
3, no?
introduction.
Yeah, but I
Now
think if
the numbers
you
go even
only
once
do one
again.
best of 3 on that
Still
day, so I think
offering
the
up
other best of
isolated
3 is
engagements.
Friday.
Focus
Oh,
can
yeah,
still
that's what I
fall
told you.
foul to
Okay,
the
so
same
Because
state.
otherwise Saturday
Should
would be
have
too
pulled
long.
Saturday,
so far in
it's
this
one best of
map.
3, one best of
Boom with
5
an
then.
Yeah, I think Boo
opportunity
wins
to
this.
close it now here. They'll try and fight
Oh,
together. He
nice
gets
try.
damage on the
Sí.
first, but Zus cleans
Pero deja que acabe el partido, ¿no?
Bueno, vale, pero quiero verlo, ¿no?
Tío, es que eres muy impaciente.
We don't have the 7 TV thing, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the
So
emote.
you don't see the emote.
How impatient is MIXWELL in a scale of 0 to 10?
Impatient?
Impatient.
What, in game?
No, no,
General.
like in general.
In general.
Utility that's being used towards A.
Not that
And I've even heard
I mean,
the
it depends,
updraft
actually.
so
7.
they've got an idea that the
If it's
Jets here,
food.
and that
Oh,
nice
If it's food,
If
it's
it's
10.
food, it's a 10, bro.
All 5. So now Heretics know
This
that
is
gamble can be made in full. Miniboo plowing
Maybe
through
when we're
mid
at
with
the
one
Indian
right
event.
behind him. It falls
Maybe
onto
you're a
the
bit
triad
I mean,
of
but that was
Heretics
normal,
players
because
here to
there
shut
was a lot of
down the
delays.
push. Benji investing the
I mean,
ult.
in India,
Goes
everything was
behind Alorante,
symbolic.
so he's still in position to
A
capitalize.
lot of people ask me,
Speaking of capitalization,
where was the
Heretics have
worst
not
event that
moved
you've ever
an
been?
inch.
It's that one, bro.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Here they go.
Nice.
Heretics
Too many
will
things
allow them
happen,
to
watch out.
look into a
Because
sort of
rest.
position that they managed to find themselves.
We can combo it, maybe.
It still goes even either side, and that raise
Good
coming
stun.
through. That stun's
Nice.
massive, and they'll get rid of
Nice,
Hoodie for
Benji.
this round. We're back to
Dude, you know what they
4v4.
should do?
Another big
If the Jet
bit of
gets
util
stunned,
from Benji
he should
there,
also have a
just off the
50%
timing.
reduce on dash
of the
velocity.
res. You've still got Woot sat towards Vent, and
It
right
would
now
be a good
Focus haven't
buff
really
to
considered
the
this pivot.
stun
They
man
are
in another way, you know what I mean?
thinking about the possibility of contact there, but
don't like
even
it?
then, if you go to B, you still have Miniboo.
Would anyone play Jet then?
Around, and you've got to beat
Oh
Woot if you
my
wanna get there first,
Breach is
and
not
they
played in
will.
it.
Cuidado.
I mean, the neural theft is massive, but Miniboo swings before it pops, allowing him to get
Probably
one
just needs
back
to
in
delay
his
a plan
favour.
and
Remember,
survive a little bit.
Showstopper
I like what
still
he
in
did
your
there.
boy Lewis's pocket.
Oh, huge from Miniboo. He actually dropped
That's smart
the
from him.
boom bot towards
Big
Garage,
ult.
so they might still think
That's
that he's
not
here. He's
smart
coming
from
back But it doesn't matter because Lewis has found a hat trick. Can he
Oh
finish?
my god, bro.
Why do they shout if they're gonna lose, man? I don't get it.
Just do it, bro. Be annoying as you are.
And there's 4 more players in the server trying to make this A main
Go on,
push.
Dommy. Silence
Once
them.
more, again, onto the breach.
Go on, Benji, get the
Cuidado.
stun. Get the
Team
pistol.
Heretics here. It's a solo
Let's go,
fight.
let's go!
Take, but he's in good company.
Back to
Rians
push.
has already found
Nice.
the first of
Nice!
those
Back
picks.
to it.
Util, it can delay, but the inevitable could be arriving. Heretics right on the threshold. 3 kills away
smoke,
from
bro.
finding their
Get
first
smoke.
map.
Oh my god,
of
those
the
balls are huge.
off-season.
Fair play.
Man, this is GG. This is GG.
Have anything to say about it.
This is GG already.
Starting to look elsewhere in mid-round. Seeing where
I don't count my chickens before they hatch, bro.
No, he's doing it because he wants them to hear it.
Could be that towards backside on
Fine,
B
what's good
alone.
for
He's
one?
been here quite a few times.
You know that
Stardust.
this,
Almost
they brought
goes
this
every
because
time.
yesterday
He's
we
up
had
to
this
the
cam that
challenge
can
that
move,
FOKUS give him.
and we were playing against one guy that we were shouting when the guy was losing, and we were aiming the camera at him. They brought these things, so we're gonna do it anymore.
Nice, Benji.
So does Lewis. He did it on the previous round, but you can't pull the same kind of thing twice against Heretics. They
Go on,
will
boy.
punish you for
Good
it,
for
and
one,
Wood
big
still
shot.
hangs
Nice
around.
stun, Benji.
He knows of Valorante now.
Right side.
Hoodie, a little bit of a distraction, which he makes the
Vamos.
most of. Still 2 kills.
Nah, he can't do it.
Allo.
Watch out,
A
he's the type of
3
guy-
He can't do it. It's GG, man.
Fine, they won't give it to him.
To
They won't
keep
give it
this
to him,
one
I believe.
going and take us to overtime.
Aftershock.
Maybe just a bit
Need
wary in
aftershock.
case he was trying to go for a
It was a
lot.
bit woof.
Benji did miss the aftershock, so it has
Watch out,
given
because Valorant has really good aim.
a
He's
chance.
very,
Played in
like, yeah.
now. The German on
You don't want to give him
home
1v1s.
soil in this clutch, which could keep focus going
Rip up
through the
and push him,
motions. After a strong first half, they want
I
to
feel more nervous now than I did at Champions, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Uh-oh.
It's going down to the wire. Alorante
Nice!
has his first, but Rios will clean up.
Let's go.
GG's, man. Let's fucking go. Vamos.
First map, 13-11.
Oh man, right. I have to go see the boys, but
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you for
guys.
coming, bro.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Neil, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Come on, bro.
Have a good
All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Chicos, dadle amor a los chicos en
Thank you as
Twitter.
well, chat. Thank you.
La composición ha funcionado. La composición ha funcionado, chicos. Ha sido una fumada histórica,
cuidado,
pero ha funcionado.
Tienes aquí esto.
Able to pick